Hi there. I just want to show you a video on how we can use Master Mathspaces. So, meaning, let's say I want to set up a question for more like a template. So, I happen to have multiplying binomials with algebra tiles master, and this has been adapted by something that I did get from. It is in the database. So, the EquatIO activity database. So, thank you for that. I just manipulated it a little bit to meet my needs. And now I've created a master copy of it. So what I want to be able to do is generate multiple questions based with this Mathspace, but I didn't want to screw up the template. So I created this master, as you can see. But right now in EquatIO Mathspace, I can't just do like a right click and copy, like make a copy of this Mathspace. It's not quite there yet. So what I do have, however, is a workaround. So I already have this Mathspace open. And you can see here is exactly set up the way I want it for future questions. So what I'm going to do is click on this share button. So make a copy for each person is what I'm going to select here, and I'm going to click continue. Now it's going to generate this link. I'm going to copy that so it's on my clipboard and open up a new tab, and I'm going to paste that in. This will now give me a new copy of this in my dashboard. And you'll see here how it will prompt me here. This is a Mathspace that has been shared. And do you want to save this basically to your Mathspace? I'm going to say save now. I don't need to go back to the EquatIO dashboard at this point, so I'm going to dismiss that. But I am going to rename this. So not copy, let's call this like question 1. And of course, I want to get rid of the word master because it's no longer needed in my title because this is going to be an actual question I'm going to share it to my students. And I can click on this here, or because I'm on a Mac, I can go Command S, and I'm now going to put in a question. I'm going to actually put it in this box right here, but what I'm going to do is just move this guy, and I'm going to use the equation editor here, and I'm going to type in my two binomials. So let's go x plus 2. I think this is the actual example that was provided in the one that was given in the activity database as well. But of course, I'd create probably more than one question, but at least one to start off. And I'm going to insert math. So let's move this out of the way. Bring this guy down here. Not maybe enough space there, so I'm just going to just squeeze it down a little bit, make it look pretty. And now we're good to go. So this is now ready to be shared with my students. So to do that, I do have a couple of options, of course. One where I can do make a copy for each person, just like you saw me model, and that gives them each their own copy. However, in this case, I probably would make a copy for each person and expect a response. So that's back on your dashboard if you do that. So let me just jump back for just a moment. You'll see assignments. So where if I've expected responses, I can actually click on the assignments box here, or the assignment piece, and then I will see all the ones that have been handed into me. So going back to this real quickly, if I go to make a copy for each person and expect a response, I can continue. And this is where if you utilize Google Classroom, this is an ideal way of using this integration to parse it out now to your students. I'm not going to go through that steps right now, but you can also just copy this URL, give it to your students, and then look on that one page back on the dashboard. Hopefully this helps to give you the idea of how you can have a master Mathspace and then how you can make copies of that, make it your own, make as many questions as you like, and then share them out with your students.